Oh, that highlighter though. Excuse me. Hello, so for today's video we're going to be doing a full face of my 2019 favourite makeup products. So I'll leave the little video up here because obviously I'm not going to be using all the stuff that I'm talking about because I can't use like 5 different lip products today. But yeah, I'll leave that up here so you can go and check that out. This is obviously just showing you why I love them and the outcome of them and why they're so good. I'm not really going to be talking about why I love them so much. Obviously that was in the other video. This is just more of a tutorial. So yeah, obviously my hair is like this because it is currently in like pin curls and I just wanted to keep it out of the way. So I'm not touching my hair because I tend to do that a lot in videos. So yeah, let's jump into it. So I've already applied the Benefit Browvo Conditioning Primer, so I just put that on, let it dry, and then this is what we have. So now I'm going to take the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe. I'm just going to obviously fill in the brows. You won't see much of this because it's literally just filling in brows, it's pretty pointless. So I'm just going to go into the Anastasia Dipbrow, so this is in Taupe, and I'm going to take that on an Anastasia number 10 brush. I just like to sort of brush through the hair very lightly. I literally take a dabble of this. I used to like dip it in, but I feel like if I smooth the brush over, like I just get better placement of product. And then I just take whatever's sort of on that, because obviously I don't want too much on the back of the lid. Or the inside of the lid, I guess. And then I just sort of flick that through the brows. And then when I sort of get to the tail, just sort of like to put it down. It's almost drawing that line back in just to make it more detailed. And then I'll comb the brow hairs down as well and just sort of flick through. And then what's ever left over on the brush, I just sort of flick through. There's not a lot left on it, but I don't really like there to be a lot anyway. So now I'm just going to finish it off with the Benefit Gimme Brow. So this is in the shade 1. I'm pretty sure this is like nearly out. It's sort of drying up a bit. But another really good one is the Glossier Boy Brow. So to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to take the Dose of Colours ILuvSarahii Soulmate is the name, highlighter. And I'm just going to take that on a Crown Brush C510. I'm just going to put that underneath the brow bone. So I just stuck a bit of tape down just so I can see what I'm doing. And I usually don't cut crease with this concealer. I use it as an eyeshadow base. But I feel like I'd give it a go today just because I feel like it's too thick. But this is the Revolution Pro Full Camouflage Concealer in C2. And I know it's a bit backward that I'm cutting the crease with no shadow down. But the look I'm going for, I want it to, you'll see basically, but yeah, I want to just do that first so I know where to put the shadows, I know where to blend, and I'm not going to over blend, and I'm not going to draw it here thinking that's my crease, and it's just easier for me to cut it first. So just placed down, look up, and then where the line is we're just going to cut the crease too. I've taken that on a Peaches and Cream PC51 brush. And then when we get to the tail, just sort of winged it out. And then for eyeshadow palettes today, I'm going to take the Milk Cosmetics. So this is the Baby Girl Stack. And we're going to start off by taking Breakup first, which is this bottom shade down here. And I'm going to take that on a Spectrum A17, sorry. God, can't get me words out today. And what we're going to do is, about halfway in, I'm just going to take this and draw a line. Then on a Crown Brush C528, we're still taking that same shade. I'm just packing that on the outer V now. Then taking a Crown Brush C429, I'm just going to sort of lightly blend that through. I don't want to take it too high up into the crease, I just want to make sure that it's blended. Just so it looks nice and crisp and not too, oh, we just smacked down eyeshadow. We still, even though it's like not a we're not going into crease and doing crease work. We still want it to look blended. So for the next shade, we're going to take Crush, which is this gorgeous, it's like the metallic version of the matte shade. And I'm just going to take that on a brush that I have not grabbed yet. Oh! On a Spectrum A16. I'm going to place that obviously over this part of the lid. There's nothing on this crown brush, but I'm just going to sort of just run that through. And then we're just going to blend these shades together. And then in the palette, we're going to take this shade, which is Hopeless Romantic. It is incredibly beat up. Obviously, you know, I love the palette, hence why it's in my favourites. But it does crumble quite a bit. I'm just going to take that on my finger, lightly over that shade, just to brighten it up just a little, because it was all looking sort of one big eyeliner. So I just want to take a bit of that shade, taking that crown brush and just sort of running that through. Okay, so off camera I'm just going to finish up the other eye and apply some lashes and mascara. So I'm taking the Loreal double extension in the waterproof, and then for lashes, how dare you? I'm taking the Unicorn lashes in Cherry Top. So what way are we going? This way? There we go. These are what they look like. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll be back. So I'm just waiting on the eyelash glue to dry on this side so we can stick it on. But we're going to move on to face while we do that. I'm going to take the Cover FX Gripping Primer. I'm just going to take that all over the face. Okay, so moving on to foundation, we're going to take the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick. So I've got Golden and Porcelain. Porcelain is my natural shade, and then Golden is a little bit of a darker shade, but it's too dark for my self tanner, so I mixed the both of them. So I just like to sort of dot Golden all over, not a lot, just because I've only got a small amount of self tanner on. And then I'll just take Porcelain and just swipe it down. Then to buff that out, I usually take a beauty blender, but I'm going to take the Spectrum B01 and blend it out, and then I might go in with the beauty blender. By the way, I got the other eyelash on in time just because my dog was in my room. She was like panting and stuff, and I was like, oh, something's wrong, like she's not feeling well, and then she decided to chunder all over my bed. So yes, I was like, well, while that's doing that, I might as well put my lash on and clean my bed up from all the dog puke. And by the way, if you're wondering what happened, she swallowed a wrapper, a sweetie wrapper. Yeah, that's right, a sweetie wrapper. Oh, poor baby. Then for concealers today, I have got two shades here. So these are the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. So I have N-Light 1 and M-Fair 2. So I'm just going to take a little bit of N-Light 1, sorry, because this would be like if I've got a self tanner shade, and then M-Fair 2 is when I'm my pasty ass self. So I do like to take nose highlight, but I'm going to take it after I contour my nose. So I'm going to take the Rimmel Instant Duo Contour Stick. I'm just going to contour. Just go around the face. I like to take my contour higher up. I feel like when it's dragged down, it pulls my face down quite a bit. Now we're going to take the JD Brady 182 Luxe brush. That is the nose contour one. I'm just going to take I'd say it's like a cream product side, the other side's more fluffy. I'm just going to contour the nose. So I just wipe off the excess on the back of my hand and blend it out with the same side, and then I usually take the fluffy side after as well. Now we're going to highlight the nose. So I just take that on a Peaches and Cream PC41 brush. It's just a really nice thin brush. Now I'm just going to blend out the cream product. So I take the Spectrum B05 and just blend that in. Now I'm just going to blend out the highlight. So I'm going to take a mini Real Technique sponge. Now I'm just going to take a tiny bit of N-Fair too, just to really brighten it up. So taking it on that peaches and cream brush. And while we're letting that dry, I'm going to take the Rimmel stick again. I'm just going to take the highlight side, put it on the tops of the cheeks, a little bit on the nose, cupid's eye, a bit on the chin, and just like a little bit. Just blend out this concealer now. Now I'm just going to take the Hourglass Veil Retouching Fluid. Just take a little bit in this. I don't wait for this to dry, I just pack this out straight away. And then once it's fully tapped out, obviously I will go ahead and do this eye. I take the Cover FX, this is the Perfecting Setting Powder in Translucent Light. So I just like to load my brush up. So this is the Crown Brush C530. Just keep patting. And then just go ahead and take that powder. And then I'll take that powder down the T-zone. So really just where we sort of put the concealer. So now I'm going to take some bronzer. So this is the Elice bronzer in Light. I'm just going to take that on a Spectrum CO7. So it's just mainly the cheeks and the temples. And then I'm actually going to use blush first, then highlighter. Don't know why, I just haven't done it in a while. So I'm going to take the Melt Cosmetics blush in Honey Thief. Then I'm going to go back into the Dose of Colours highlighter with ILuvSarahii. I think that's how you say it. I don't think I'm ever saying it right. So I'm not going to do anything to the lower lash line. I like this how it is. So I'm just going to take the mascara and I'm just going to take that on the lower lash line. Now I'm just going to take the Revolution Hyaluronic Hydrating Essence Spray with Pink Grapefruit and breathe. Then I do like to take a sponge and just sort of dab that in very lightly, avoiding the sort of highlighter. Then for lips I'm going to take the Ofra Liquid Lipstick in Sao Paulo. I'm just going to put this on. Then I'm just going to take a bit of the Fenty Gloss, so this is in Diamond Milk. Just keep it on the centre. Then I'm just going to finish it off with some Urban Decay All Nighter Pollution Protection Setting Spray. Okay, so this is the completed look. Obviously, I love how it turned out because these are all my favourites. So yeah, make sure you check out my other video as well so you can see what other products I've been loving. But yeah, I love how this turned out. Yeah, I'm super happy. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Hopefully 2020 is going to bring you a good year, good luck, good vibes, all of that good stuff. So yeah, alright, bye!